that we've gotten to know each other a little bit and you're familiar with the layout of the course, it's time to start Module 1. Before we do that though, I want to be sure that you understand that throughout this course, if you should have any questions or concerns, please contact me right away so that I can address your needs immediately. I'd much rather do that than to wait. So in Module 1, we're going to be focusing on multisensory structured language education. You'll be reading about it and also reviewing some resources to be able to find out exactly what that means and what it looks like, what makes it unique. You'll also be looking at some research to show why multisensory structured language education is an effective method for teaching students with dyslexia and reading disabilities, but also how it can benefit all students. One important aspect of multisensory structured language education is the structure of language. So you'll be reviewing guidelines, general guidelines for a sequence of skills and concepts that should be taught. If you already are working with a curriculum, you probably have a scope and sequence. But if you're starting your own instructional plan, I wanted you to be able to have some guidelines to know how to meet your student where they currently are, and also be able to develop a prescription for growth for that student. So I wanted you to be able to have an idea of how those skills and concepts are laid out according to the most basic skills and how they progress to the more complex skills. You'll also find some general tips for use in multisensory structured language education lessons. For example, how to use a guided discovery method of teaching, how to build confidence in your student, and also how to build a trusting relationship, which is really the foundation of learning for that student. At the end of the module, I'd like for you to use all of the information that you've gathered about multisensory structured language education to be able to create kind of what I call an elevator speech. I want you to be able to describe exactly what MSLE is, what are the components of this method of teaching, and what makes it unique and effective for students. To be able to explain to someone maybe what you're doing in your classroom and why are you teaching the way you're teaching, or to be able to share with a colleague what this method is. There will be a rubric for this assignment, so please refer to that. I look forward to reading what you have to say, and I'll look forward to seeing you in Module 2.